The room's shadows catch me mid-dream. Humidity hugs my hip skin, skims my surfaces. In this place of new impressions, sleep is a slow breath inserted. Humidity hugs my hip skin, skims the ridges, and my fingers follow the sweat. Sleep is a slow breath inserted. An escape that I call upon until the day pulls the ridges and my fingers follow the sweat. My muscles sink into the mattress and I follow. An escape that I call upon when the day pulls into repetitions. I lie here and resist. My muscles sink into the mattress. I follow. Leave the light off a while longer. Don't lead into repetitions. I lie here and resist. The morning starts without me. Sound leaks. Leave the light off a while longer. Don't lead in circles today, stuck in the shadows. The morning starts without me. Sound leaks through my flaking skin, through bone. I stretch, push the sheet till it slides off my surfaces. In this place of new impressions, muscles grope for well-worn ruts and flail in the room shadows. Catch me. Mid-dream. Keep the noise sealed behind glass, double glazed. The sun is weak and tickles the lounge room where I stand opposite. I stare as I eat my porridge. Double glazed, the sun is weak and tickles skin. I used to think travel exotic. I stare as I eat my porridge. My neighbour's curtain-shielded lies give glimpses of skin. I used to think travel exotic. They hang washing, water plants, sweep. My neighbour's curtain-shielded lives give glimpses of mine before we scuttle inside again. They hang washing, water plants, sweep, bathe in the wave of noise, their discomfort mine before we scuttle inside again. We watch each other side-eyed, holding our spaces, bathe in the waves of noise, their discomfort, my imagination, as a cat balances. We watch each other side-eyed, holding our spaces apart, boxes to mark mine from yours. In the morning shade, I'm not sure what can be seen of the lounge room where I stand. Opposite rippling lives, 10 metres, a long drop. Keep the noise sealed behind glass. I form habits that hang my days in a kind of shape, ungainly minutes, in this city where every night the rot is evicted. So many bodies living, yet I start over as I stand beside plants breathing. Ungainly minutes, in this city where every night my eyes fix 1.5 meters into the dark. I start over as I stand beside plants breathing, bus exhausts, fresh dog piss, my neighbour's smoke. My eyes fix 1.5 meters into the dark. Adventures today, I promise myself. I'll wade into bus exhausts, fresh dog piss, my neighbour's smoke. It's ugly work, plucking the buzz from my skull, but adventures today, I promise myself. I'll wade into the itch of the new before the panic sets in. It's ugly work, plucking the buzz from my skull, but being out of my skin is addictive. So scratch the itch of the new before the panic sets in, and I scuttle back to the narrow spaces. Breathe. Being out of my skin is addictive, so scratch, or let it scab, or slip the discomfort on and walk around for a while. until the rot is evicted. So many bodies living, yet I avoid brushing shoulders as I dance on footpaths, and I form habits that hang my days in a kind of shape. Repetitions sink through the ceiling and settle on my shoulders. She has a hitch when she walks. I hear it in the click of her heels. A lull between left and right I can't count into rhythm. One of them yells, the anger salting my meals. She has a hitch when she walks. I hear it in the click of her heels. What do my neighbours hear when my footbone rocks? One of them yells, the anger salting my meals as I hum over the words, just sound that creeps through wood. What do my neighbours hear when my footbone rocks? I imagine my toes pressing into packed dirt as I hum over the words, just sounds that creep through wood. From the bedroom, you can hear a door creak. A ghost? I imagine my toes pressing into packed dirt, its disturbed surface settling back after I pass. From the bedroom you can hear a door creak. A ghost flattens into walls, darkens smooth floorboards, its disturbed surface settling back after I pass. The door slams. Their pressure cooker conversation whistles, flattens into walls, darkens smooth floorboards, and like an infant, I jolt at sharp sounds before I realise I'm alone. I have no memories in these walls. A lull between left and right. I can't count into rhythm as I walk out the door. I spiral down, tally the steps, while repetitions sink through the ceiling and settle on my shoulders. Seeds grip, waiting to release onto air currents in this skin-tight city, squeeze between rivers. I suck them in, swallow their itch. Spring, waiting to release onto air currents, those sticky histories circling. I suck them in, swallow their itch. Spring. I breathe cautiously to filter the particles, those sticky histories circling. How to see past this pollen-filled moment. I breathe cautiously to filter the particles as I grind through my days, my doubt. How to see past this pollen-filled moment. I repeat in cities with variations as I grind through my days. My doubt is caught on a sneeze. I watch the dry snow fall. I repeat in cities with variations, each an echo of the last. My throat is caught on a sneeze. I watch the dry snow fall against the facades with shutters open to the breeze. If I try, I can smell the soil in this skin-tight city, squeezed between rivers. Just another place where seeds grip. Who am I to talk to you? I run my hand down your walls, paint flaking, open wounds exposed to the weather. Am I talking to you? I run my hand down your walls, paint flaking to the rhythm of passing cars. Am I talking to you? From this side of the wall, I shout to the rhythm of passing cars. Well, really, it's more subdued from this side of the wall. I shout in my dreams, though, really, it's more subdued even there. I came to talk about you. In my dreams, though, when I forget that my body is fixed in space, even there, I came to talk about you. The way the days pass on both sides of the wall. Forget that my body is fixed in space. Forget that ghosts pick at the cement, open wounds exposed to the weather. Who am I to talk to you? I rest in Montjuïc cemetery with the smell of the sea. Pavements zigzag up the mountain while I pause where the dead wait for visitors. A stone woman wails to the sun. Pavements zigzag up the mountain while face to the Mediterranean I count the bodies. A stone woman wails to the sun as the weeds push at the cracks. Face to the Mediterranean I count the bodies. Up against a wall, hastily covered as the weeds push at the cracks and colour leaches out of everything. Up against a wall and hastily covered, voices glance off stone as we watch the sea rise and colour leaches out of everything. I breathe with the sound of the birds scratching marble. Voices glance off stone as we watch the sea rise. 150,000 bodies. I breathe with the sound of birds scratching marble, looking for my spot in the wall as the wind off the sea passes. I shed my skin as I pause where the dead wait for visitors. Salt finds its way in. I lean into the sting as I rest in Montjuïc cemetery with the smell of the sea. Grains are rough here, edges not yet rubbed smooth, slipping between toes sucked deep under the waves, sinking at the city's edge and beneath the silence of drowned crossings. Smooth, slipping between toes sucked deep, the currents pull, the surface surging while beneath the silence of drowned crossings. Lost lives rarely washed to these shores. The currents pull, the surface surging while tongues whispering hopes are drowned, cured in the salt. Lost lives rarely washed to these shores to change the tides. More sand is sucked out and sunk. Tongues whispering hopes are drowned, cured in the salt of politicians evoking fear to change the tides. More sand is sucked out and sunk than can be returned. So much death in the sea of politicians evoking fear to deflect the glare, and yet more children are lost than can be returned. So much death in the sea, the pressure closing in on the pain as the world turns mute, descending under the waves, sinking at this city's edge, and I stand here and just watch the swell. The grains are rough here.